morons, it's Victor, King of Morons. Welcome to another long-ass video.
Hey guys, it's Victor, gimmeabreakman with
Ira Chan.
Ira Chan from the Ira Chan channel. We just met her yesterday.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Yeah, your video's doing well.
Yes.
And only a couple of dickheads are on it.
I like always.
Commenting.
Not something new.
They want to talk about how political things like Israel, which we didn't mention. We didn't mention at all. Would you like to talk about politics?
No.
Yeah, I think I'm okay too.
Yeah.
But people have to say, they want to say something. Oh, this is my chance to say something about my political views. Look at this bar; it's in our way. It's very, very annoying. We're doing something very gaijinish. Drinking on the street. We're actually going to go home. Oh, that guy's mustache. That's a good mustache.
I saw one.
You saw an old guy with a white mustache and a bicycle. Can we come by?
Yeah, come by.
Okay.
Come by.
Come by. So there we go.
It's like soda.
Actually, she came by. She just came by the school today by chance suddenly. What's wrong?
What? Better?
What's happening?
Flashing?
It's flashing for some reason. I don't know. I think it's still working. But...
Is it recorded?
Yeah, it's recording.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's fine. It's weird. Okay, the camera was back. That scares me because this is an expensive camera.
Yeah. No, maybe she...
Look, here's all the Chinese people getting off the bus to tour.
This is the bus.
This is a Chinese tour bus. Actually, I have no idea if they're Chinese. Actually, they're probably not Chinese. They look Japanese.
Maybe.
What do you think? So, do you have any problems with Chinese people?
No.
No?
I have no problem.
I don't either. I like to pretend that I don't like Chinese people. It's just good to pretend like you have some kind of chip on your shoulder about something.
I don't have a problem with it.
A lot of Japanese people have problems with Chinese because they buy everything. Seems kind of a strange problem to have.
Yeah, like it's good.
It's good, right?
It's some stuff.
Yeah,
money.
Right. But the problem is they're buying everything and there's nothing left for them to buy. Like Japanese want just some tissue. And they'll go there and all the tissue papers or diapers. Diapers are a big deal. Yeah. Well, if you have a baby, you don't understand. My wife is like, "There's no more diapers." All the Chinese. But actually, we go to Costco and get our diapers, so we haven't had that problem.
In Costco.
Yeah, I'll need diapers soon. Apparently, some of my subscribers think I'm so old.
No, it is not old.
They have no idea. I don't know your age. Did you say your age? I already forgot. I have a good mental handicap. I cannot remember a woman's age. Or anybody's age, for that matter. Or birthday.
Good. I'm terrible at remembering names.
Names?
Yeah. Or street name or name. Like, I don't know why.
Well, there are no street names here.
That's good.
I mean, they don't write them anywhere. So you
only in Tokyo.
People know what they are called, but they don't have street names, which is a big pain in the ass. What were we going to talk about? Actually, I had something to talk about. There's something sad I didn't want to talk about with my J-News, and it's about suicide. Did you hear about the little boy, the boys who committed suicide last 2 days?
No.
So, on January 6th, a 13-year-old boy threw himself in front of a train and died.
Wow.
And
in this area?
Yeah, in Nagoya. Look at this kimono. Look at that kimono.
Yesterday.
Beautiful kimono, right?
Yeah. Yesterday was trouble with the trains.
Yes, and that same thing happened again.
Yeah. It was difficult for me to go home. Like everything stopped.
It affected the Higashiyama line at about 4 p.m. yesterday or 6 p.m.
A few hours.
What time were you trying to get home?
I need to go around 10.
Around 10? 10 p.m.? I think it happened at 6, but it was still screwing up the trains then. Wow. But here's the thing: if you read the Japan Today article, they don't say suicide.
So what do you say?
They just say that the boy was standing on the tracks, and the tracks ran him over. Well, he was just standing on the tracks. But here's the thing that's kind of annoys me is that people on JapanToday.com, all the people who comment, they all seem like they hate Japan. Like it seems like they're just taking advantage just to rag on Japan about anything. So like, oh, they didn't say suicide. It's obviously suicide. Yeah, maybe, but it's not because you have to check to see if the kid was under. Maybe he was on. Maybe someone said you better go do. Someone bullied him to go out there, which wouldn't have been suicide. Or maybe he was on drugs or drunk or something, or. or crazy. He could have been crazy. I mean, insanity in children. Well, of course, it was probably suicide, but you can't write that in the newspaper. And someone made a good point. Like, what if your parent, your parents read
The newspaper.
the newspaper, and the first thing they read about you is you committed suicide, and they didn't even know yet.
Yeah.
Of course, they probably wouldn't know from Japan today because they probably would not be reading that. They'll probably read Japanese. But it's still irresponsible to not write things you don't know about.
So
But it's still sad. I mean,
like, it's maybe they shouldn't write like suicide. If you say the parents read first the newspaper, and something will happen.
and they're probably copying the
parents doesn't
Japanese
know.
media, and that's
Parents doesn't.
probably protocol. Yeah, the parents don't know. But the thing that struck me was it happened on January 6th,
Okay.
right? And then it happened again yesterday. So that makes me assume, not assume, but that leads me to believe that there's a high probability that the boy on the 7th read the article on the 6th in the newspaper, and he saw this boy killed himself. So I'm going to do the same. Now there's something in American sociology, I think, psychology. It's called I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called. But here's the thing: it's when you see someone do something in the newspaper, it's like a copycat crime, almost, right? Someone does something, and then another person sees that, and they do the same thing. So I wonder, and I suspect that that happens with suicide.
I don't know.
Like imagine that you hear like everybody's committing suicide, and you won't think it's such a bad thing, right?
I don't know. It's quite shocking to me. Like day after another kid
Committed suicide.
Yeah, suicide.
But if you read about it in the newspaper, you won't think it's such a big deal, right?
I don't know.
Well, look at this. Like our people are watching our videos, and you're Israeli, for example. And if I interviewed another Israeli next week, people are going to write, "Oh, there's so many Israelis." Right?
Only two. It's a
right. But I mean, it could have been just two,
That's
So
right. I don't think he read the newspaper and decided to commit suicide.
you don't think so? He might have been thinking about it, and then this might have given him the courage,
I heard it's like the season, the New Year's and the pressure.
Really?
Like.
In America, people commit suicide, and I
Feel
know.
alone or something.
Well, they feel alone during Christmas, but in Japan, you don't have that because it's not relevant. And New Year's is more a family time, but this is it's 1 week later. It's January 6th.
But still, it's like the same time zone.
Here's a strange question for you. This is a heavy video. Do you think that the feeling of wanting to commit suicide is natural?
No.
I mean, to feel it, not to do it, of course, not to do it. But do you think that in your life to feel, I want to kill myself, or I want to die, do you think that's a natural feeling?
I don't think so, because I never feel, I'm a positive person. So I never think to kill myself. I don't think so.
Never? You have never in your life felt, I want to kill
I felt sad and depressed.
But you never thought, I wish I could die, or I'm going to kill myself, right?
No. I don't think so. Not everyone like that.
I have. But not recently. I mean, when I was a teenager.
A teenager is
A long time ago.
yeah, it's a tough situation because hormones and
Women rejecting you. Or
yeah.
Maybe not in your case. I guess women didn't reject you.
I think it's teenager life is like very confusing. It's a different when you were a teenager and the way you feel now and when you
I hear sometimes about Americans killing themselves because they're in debt. In Japan too. Like you owe so much money.
Yeah,
And you
that's
kill yourself.
like gambling or something.
And I've been in that situation where I've been so stressed out that I've been stressed. Not that I want to kill myself, but I've been stressed, right? In the past, not recently.
I always think positive. Like if I have, if I need to pay money or bring something, I say, okay, I will save money. I always think positive.
But you've been in pretty tough situations yourself too, right?
Yeah, but I know we're gonna manage it and like break through. I'm always optimist.
Do you think a teenager would commit suicide because they didn't have money? I don't think so.
No, because you have parents and you have some sort of help from the government if you're a teenager.
I don't think they would ever worry about that, right? But I think that's like an adult thing. So but do you think adults would commit suicide because they're bullied? I wonder. I don't think so.
No, being an adult is different. We need to
So you have different problems, or the same problems, but you have a different reaction to those problems. Anyway, suicide, that's kind of a negative topic today. But I'm really sad to hear about a 15-year-old boy committing
Yeah,
suicide.
it's really sad. I hope he had some help or something.
Here's a stupid question for you. Whose life do you think is worth more? A young person or an old person?
I don't know.
Can you even measure them? Or are they both the same?
I don't think so.
No?
No. I don't know what to choose.
For some reason, I think society thinks that young people's lives are worth more. But if you think about it, young people, this is really going to offend some people, but like a kid, like my son, he's only a year old, right? He's only been on Earth for a year. Like, he hasn't done anything. I mean, he's pretty much worthless. All he does is shit. You know?
Yeah.
Like if you shot him or something, which of course, I mean, this is a terrible thing. It's just of course I love my son. This is just an experiment in thought. But if someone killed my son, then why should? In a way, you would think it would have less effect on humanity than if someone killed you. Disappear.
Yes, of course.
Right? But if my son disappeared, it would just be me and my wife, basically. Right?
Oh, and your family too.
Yeah, but I mean, we could always have another kid.
But it's
And your parents probably can't have a kid anymore.
maybe.
I don't know. Sorry, Ira's mom, if that's insulting.
You can replace a person or someone you love.
You can't replace, but it's easier to replace a baby. But what I'm saying is, I think, but for some reason, we psychologically, I think, give more value to children. Right?
Because they're innocent.
And they're beautiful. And I don't know if you want to follow American politics, but recently Obama was criticized because he cried because babies were killed.
I don't know.
He has a bunch
I don't watch the news.
Okay, well, I'll tell you, it's pretty short. He was talking about we have gun problems in America. Right?
Okay.
Too many guns. People die all the time. Like last year, I think 33,000 people were killed by guns in America.
Okay.
Which is more than the amount of people who commit suicide in Japan. And Obama was talking about the gun problem. And he talked about how children, first graders, died, and he started crying. And people are like, well, he didn't cry when like these adults were killed or these other people were killed. And why is he crying because of children? But I think it's much more heartbreaking.
Yeah, because his future ahead of
Yes,
him.
that's it. It's hope in the future. The children carry something that we don't. Not to be negative about us, but we're adults, so pretty much we already know there are many dreams that are already dead. Like I'm never going to be in the Olympics. I'm never going to be get a gold medal in boxing or anything. And I'm never going to be in Playgirl magazine. I don't know. What are your dreams? What's a dead dream of yours that you know it's not going to happen now?
I need to think about it. I think I had them.
What's a dream that you used to have that you don't have anymore?
I don't know.
You got to meet me, so that's one of your dreams, right?
Yeah, that's nice.
And Tomoko.
Tomoko is sweet. Yeah, he's lovely. I don't know. I had dreams. Maybe I forgot about them because I moved on. And I just forgot about them because I have maybe new dreams.
New dreams. There's a sentence or a line from a poem by a Black American poet. I only mentioned that he's black because I took him in my Black American poet class. Probably, I don't know if they even allow that kind of class in the course. It sounds like a racist class. But the question is, where do dreams go to die? Something like that. Where do your dreams go to die? The dream exists, right? Sometimes dreams die. Where do they go? Where do they go when they die? That's the question. It's a poem, so it's not really a real question.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's when I hear about a 15-year-old boy committing suicide or dying at the age of 15 on train tracks. I'm pretty sad. I feel sad about it. I feel like, fuck, somebody should have talked to him.
Yeah, we can do so much.
Anyway, if you're watching this video and you're 13 or 14 or 15, which you're probably not, if you are by any chance, don't fucking kill yourself.
No.
It's lame.
Talk to somebody.
Yeah, I mean,
Positive.
You know what? And pain can be interesting.
It's all like
Life is pain. Life is pain, and pain is interesting. So, and you should learn to laugh at pain, because pain is a lot of fun sometimes. I mean, I'm cold out here.
yeah.
I'm having fun. You having fun? A little bit. A little bit. Cheers. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you.
Tell us what you think about, if anything in this video inspired you. Please go ahead. Or if you just want to just call me a douchebag or talk about the Israeli country for some reason, that's good too. We'll name this. What should we name this video?
I don't know.
Two drunk Gaijin. Even though we're not drunk.
We're not drunk.
We're not drunk, but we're going to call this Two Drunk Gaijin.
Maybe I don't know. So,
Don't kill yourself, dumbass. How about that?
yeah.
Don't kill yourself, dumbass. Okay. Yeah, thanks for being in my video then. Bye, guys.
If you need help, then dial your operator.